School makes a wonderful opportunity for children to develop all their skills in various fields. The overall skill building takes only in school environment. Let every child be encouraged to inculcate in them the extra talents that they are blessed with. Dear friends, today's episode is titled Role of Co-Curricular Activities in Students' Life. Welcome to Kids Rio Inspire Podcast. Intellectual aspects of personality are solely accomplished by classroom, while aesthetic development, character building, spiritual growth, physical growth, moral values, creativity, co-curricular activities are the true and practical experience received by students. Friends, you would agree, to a greater extent, the theoretical knowledge gets strengthened when a relevant co-curricular activity is organized related to the content taught in the classroom are supposed to be by co-curricular activities. Frankness and clarity in language and personality is supported by these activities. These are few tips to make extracurricular activities more reaching to the students. Story writing competition. Conduct story writing competition and give the topic in advance so that the children prepare it well and present it to the group in the best of manner. Wall decoration. Decoration with the designed papers on the walls will help the child to be very creative. That will help them learn how to work in team. Next would be clay modeling. To create in a child the imaginative capacity, give them clay modeling activity. We will be surprised the way the children are being great in doing things. Fancy dress competition. This activity could be organized for the kids of LKG to grade 5. Give them different historical characters like world leaders, maybe fruits, flowers, and animal images to prepare themselves for the competition. The next would be preparation of chart and models. Coloring would be very interesting part of a child's creativity, like coloring and preparation of charts with pictures, photos, images, even with models will help the child to discover in them the young scientist. The next co-curricular activity would be album making. It is an interesting activity for the child. This could be organized as competition that would enthuse in a child to collect family, friends, important photographs, or the interest of the child, various natural sceneries, etc. The best album could be awarded. Basket making. Make the children to collect bamboo or even waste papers, used materials to make a basket, and you will be surprised the creative way they will be. Organizing exhibitions. Children would certainly will love to do this part of curricular activities. Exhibition is another special event that would help the children showcase their scientific talents. The topic could be discussed early and could be given to children like projects, models. They need to be also to be prepared to present the content to the people when they come with a beautiful explanation. The next would be sports. Physical exercise is the best way to make the child fit. Conducting sports and games would help the child to learn team spirit, how to face failure with a positive way. The next event would be a debate. Communication is another form of encouraging the children how to face audience and to speak. This will help the child to come out of stage fear. Art is another form of encouraging the children to come out with creativity. Next would be music. Have special time allotted for music course. It will enable the child to be musically creative. Drama. Encouraging children to act in a drama training. Training them with a different thematic script would help them to bring out drama skill in them. Another important skill in the writing aspect would be essay writing competition. By essay writing competition, you can ask them to write general essays or even a regular lesson would help them to develop their memory skills. Art and craft. Children really would love to do this. These days children are blessed with lots of creative minds. So timely competitions would make them to be more creative, more especially the art and craft. The next would be the recitation competition. There are umpteen number of poems that could be memorized and recited by the children, but it needs to be planned in advance so that they are given enough practice to do with a lot of expression while they recite the poems. The next interesting activity would be write-ups for school magazine. And every end of the academic year, the school can plan for a magazine. This could be done with utmost care, making the children to be more participating with their small articles, stories, poems, artwork, etc. The next would be folk songs. Each country has its own tradition. It has a various vast cultures. The children can be asked to compose a folk song, and this could be another competition. Folk dance. A well-trained dance teacher can teach the children the various folk dances that could be another celebration on school level. The next one would be flower show. Keeping the available flowers in the locality, you can host a flower show that can help them to develop their creative skill in arrangements. The next activity would be photography that would help them to develop photogenic skill. Final activity would be toy making. There are lots of waste materials available. Use of these creative materials can be another added advantage. So make the children to create small toys and other playthings or even decorative items. Well, dear friends, there are a number of extracurricular activities that could be organized for children. It is not only regular reading the books and writing the exams. Even this extracurricular activities also becomes a part of education. All these extracurricular activities certainly will help the child to develop a coordination, adjustment, speech fluency, extemporary expression among students both at the school as well as in the college levels. So try using these few tips that I have given. Try to inculcate the best ones and help the child to learn and to be very creative.
Kids Trio Inspire thanks you for listening to this episode. Please feel free to share, rate, review, subscribe to our show, and visit kidsrio.com for more educational resources.